What up, LC heads? We are back in Arena. That's right. Here's an interesting little battle that I found already. This is my party. I just went for non-elemental damage here because I really don't know what's floating around in Arena. I pretty much just kind of went back in here to see how these new characters would play. Very simple setups. I took about 10-15 minutes to go through these characters. I left Ray because he was already all set up. I mean, I've added some SC to him since then, but it was much easier just adding 20 SC to his already existing kit. These other heroes I did have to put in, right? I put one of my androids in because I love my androids, and I wanted to see how well she did, right? And then of course Rimuru and Milim. Okay, I put Milim right up front, so she's the first one in there. Her job is just to disrupt, and you know, give Rimuru a second to charge his kit and throw it. I got Ray up there because he's kind of a meat stick, beat stick. So he's got the hit points and everything. He's got a nice S2 that can just throw everybody up in the air for a second and disrupt, right? So what I'm doing is pretty much controlling Milim, and then I'll switch over to Rimuru, and I will target the furthest person away from me, and I'll hit him with that fireball, and I'll hit everybody else that's in the way, hopefully. So yeah, I mean, you're going to target strategically with Rimuru, and the fireball is definitely going to help. But the reason I'm playing this is because people have asked me, how do you think she's going to do in Arena? I think this one right here is some good insight. So let's watch the replay real quick. Because if you look at the stats here, this is a full stack team. They're all level 110. And they get the jump on me. In fact, I wanted to see exactly what it was that got the jump on me. And look at that. The only one I have left, not only do they have their healer in their whole team, but the only one I have left is Milim, but it's too late because I have them trapped. Right? I go back and forth, they all die, to the point where Milim single-handedly takes their party out and heals off of them and holds them up long enough for my team to come back and actually win this fight. That's kind of rare in Arena. Like, usually the party that gets the jump on the other party wins. And I actually thought, I was like, oh, this one I'm done for because they got the jump on me. Was that Lily? I don't know exactly what they threw, but they managed to hit me first and pretty much made my whole team stumble. And Milim was the only one that survived it. And I don't know if she jetted out of the way of it. Let's see that again. Because I know I told her to hit her S1. So everybody got hit. She did get hit back, but she went down and caught everybody up. Everyone's there. They're even getting healed. And no, her damage and the backstab is just... It literally takes that whole team out. And then that S3 of hers, man, it's nice. It's nice because it's going to get you wherever the hell you need to go, and it's going to absolutely smash somebody and disrupt them. So I like it as like a headhunter thing. It worked here. Like I didn't know who was alive. I just knew somebody was alive. I didn't know if it was their healer or somebody on the other side of the screen. So it was just like, you know what, S3. I didn't even have to think about it. I was like, if I hit S3, she's just going to go to whoever is left alive right now and start destroying them. And she did. She did. So I think she can be very useful in Arena. I think she can disrupt right off rip. And I think this fight right here that we just watched, I think just IMO, it makes her look pretty damn good. So we'll see if we can replicate that at all. So I've been away from Arena for a while, so I know things have changed. I don't know, like, what the ultimate... Oh, let's get her S3. Android, baby, come on. Did I already throw it? Or did they somehow interrupt it? So Theria, let's throw her up in the air, get some of that quality crowd control I'm always talking about, and then I have an android to throw people up in the air, and I have a Ray to AoE everybody. Boom! Also, when you can catch them up, here she goes, back and forth, back and forth. She's gonna destroy everybody. Yeah, when she can, here's that S3 game. Here we go. She's just gonna hit whoever. So we did manage to break through, and you know, ultimately she's the one really putting in the work. Rimuru typically gets the killing blow at the end because he gets to throw that fireball of his. But this team actually held out pretty well. They didn't put up the best stats, but they put up a good defensive front, and their healer game was on point. She definitely kept them alive, to the point where I actually had to like target her and juggle her with Milim. And of course, you know, Theria is going to be somewhat resistant to Milim's damage. I am not rocking the Trisla pistol here. I'm not getting around any resistances. I'm bringing that sledge, and I'm taking whatever dark resistance they have head on. It doesn't really seem to bother her that much. We'll just S1. We have an S3 to throw with our android. I think we just wasted it because she jumped the gun. Digrobe, you can heal her all you want. I'm going to S3. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to S3. I was too busy slamming somebody on the ground and standing on their windpipe like Frieza. That is straight up. I've said it before. They took that move out of Frieza's playbook. It was like his favorite thing to do. Now it's like Milim's favorite thing to do. So, yeah, she's highly functional in Arena. Her S1 is super deadly in Arena, and she is going to start with it charged. It's very nice, and you guys saw what she can do when she gets to, you know, juggle a team. All she has to do is stand next to a team. And we've seen her S3 be useful as well, just to get into somebody's face, start damaging them, juggling them a little bit. And ultimately, if any of the allies are there when her S3 goes off, with that explosion that she makes, it is somewhat of an AoE, depending on where you end up. She does explode, so whatever you're targeting, if their allies are around the landing area where you end up, you know, smashing them into a wall somewhere, you're going to do damage to everybody. And this girl has a very powerful S3. But really, I think her S1 is what shines here. Just throwing people up and disrupting them and getting to throw that over and over and over again, typically getting the jump. I think it works out very well for her. Alright, speaking of the jump, this party has Alice in it. And I used to run Alice because she can literally get the jump on anyone, just boom. But I think our android busted through here. S3, baby. Oh, there's that S3 explosion. Rimuru died. But I think our damage caught up to them and then they died. And specifically, it looked like it was Ray with his S2. So, like, what I did in this party is I actually... There are 2 debuffs that Ray has that apply to everybody. He's lowering everyone's resistance by 10% to everything. And he's also giving them that debuff where they do damage to their allies. So, I don't know, I just figured that just sounded cool for Arena. I wanted to try it out for a while. I really don't know how well it's doing. I'm not really seeing the damage markers that ability is coughing up. It's probably a waste. I just think it's funny that Ray has it. And, you know, he's still a freaking monster. Even if I'm taking up like 20 of his SC to, you know, bring these debuff abilities. So, I think I'm just going to stick with this party. I'll put them into my defensive team too. People can take a crack at them. All in all, pretty awesome little team though. I dig it. Just between Milim and Rimuru, and you can put whatever you want in between. Like start with Milim and then switch to Rimuru and throw that fireball. He did die this last time around. I didn't exactly get to finish with him. Somebody must have targeted him down. I did build Rimuru for all attack here. Let's see. I used to love starting with Alice and just teleporting across the screen instantly. Oh, Lou. Okay, there's Lou. Here's our fireball. Yeah, his kit is not charging as fast as this chick. We're gonna S3 somebody and just blow everybody up back here. Oh, and it was Zekus. Oh, it was soft, squishy Zekus. She just annihilated him. So nice to just push a mage back like that. And so yeah, I would have to say they're pretty damn effective in Arena. We've known Rimuru is effective in Arena. There's been other videos put up talking about it already. And just like how good his fireball is because it goes through everybody. And, you know, that was, I think for some people that was the expectation with Milim's S3, is if she could go through everybody and do damage to all of them all the way through, that's kind of like what some people wanted. Instead, it's a different mechanic where she separates somebody from the group and then just blows up all over their face. So, I don't know. I think she works very well, just like this. If you pulled these characters, you're not going to have any problem in Arena. You know, just work on them. And again, I'm in here. Nobody in this party has a Trisla pistol or anything to cut resistances. Right? Obviously, that doesn't matter for Rimuru because you're doing non-elemental damage. That's pretty much always going to get through. But for Milim, you know, I didn't know what to expect coming in here. I didn't know if people were putting a bunch of dark resistance on their Arena teams because I really don't know what the meta is in here and what people are doing. But so far, from what I've seen, she doesn't really have a problem. Now, I know since I don't have a rank, like, you know, I'm sure I'm not fighting top ranked people or anything like that. It just wouldn't make any sense since, you know, I just got in here 152 points ago. But I am fighting teams that are built. They're fully decked out characters. They're fully leveled. Mine are not fully leveled. Ray's on his way, and the android is the only one that's actually at 110. You know, and I'm fighting teams that, you know, people have capped. They're around the same profile level as me, like level 38, level 40, something like that. So I've had a couple decent fights in here. So I don't know. I like this party. I'm just gonna pretty much just copy and paste it into my defense party, like I said, so other people can have a shot at it. So if you want to kill my team, come on down. Your boy is back in the battle arena, and I just wanted to let you guys know what I thought of these characters in Arena, and so far they're serving me pretty damn good. Leave me a comment if I missed anything, and thanks for all the support, everybody. I will see you out there.